When you're dubbing something that's already from another language, do they let you do your own thing, or do you have to try and emulate the original voice actor?
You can take, basically you do have to match, you have to get close to the intent of the line.
And the projection and stuff.
And the projection, the technical aspects are there, but as far as making it, if we did everything exactly like they do in Japanese, it wouldn't sound good, you guys.
It would sound like this!
It would be very, very different, because the inflections are different, the intonations are way different. You have things in the other language that don't make sense in English. I speak good, and so yeah, we do get to make it our own, because if we do.
But we go pretty slowly through those loops. So we at least do 2 full takes for every single take. And you know what'd be interesting is if they kept all of our second takes for all those, our safety takes, and you released a dub that was all the same actors, but the takes that weren't used, that'd be really interesting.
Yeah, nobody would watch it.
I think it'd be pretty cool to just see how the performance changed.
We do have, pretty often, we have blooper reels on the shows that we do, and a lot of them will never see the light of day.
It's really sad.
There is one, I will tell you, there is a blooper reel for One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, it's Dr. Genus. You sat in on that session.
I did.
And it was dirty.
It was fantastic.
It was great.
And I don't think you guys will ever see it unless you bug the shit out of it. Oh, the crap, sorry, I forgot this is a family panel. You bug the boobies, I mean, no. I'm failing. You have to tell Vince you want to see this blooper reel.
Yes.
And then they might release it, or they might never release it. But you should totally tweet
it.
It
exists somewhere.
This is a great time to say, follow us on Twitter at Max Middleman and Ray Chase, and Instagram, and tag us, and we'll also tell Viz. What was the question?
That was it.
Okay.
Hi, I have a question.
Hi! Immediately feel bad about the last answer. Wow. Hi.
It's for both of you. What was your favorite character to voice act?
Favorite character to voice act?
Favorite character.
I like the ones that are broad and cartoony and comedic. Those are my favorite. But hands down, I love playing Ryuji. I think he's just crazy, and in the best possible ways. I had so much fun laughing during that session. Like, the sessions where I get to laugh, to me, are the most fun. So, reading down Ryuji's 40,000 lines in that game, there was plenty of opportunity for playing. And
I think Ryuji has more lines than Noctis.
I guarantee he has more lines than Noctis, than Emo Noctis.
Hey!
Noctis's lines are, yeah. It's so many times.
So yeah, those are the characters I like playing the most. I like playing like Overflow in Ben 10. He's super energetic and loud as well, and like the Poltergoose from Breadwinners, he was super fun. The sides were literally like, he's a mix between Steve Urkel and the Crypt Keeper from Tales of the Crypt. I don't expect you to understand either of those references. However, Steve Urkel, he's kind of like a nerd, and the Crypt Keeper was kind of like this, and he was just a skeleton. And so you mix the two, and it becomes the Poltergeist, Hank. That's my favorite kind of stuff to do.
Roy from Fire Emblem is really dear to my heart because in our industry we're always voicing new characters. Except Noctis, who was an old character, and now he's a new character again. But for Roy, I grew up playing him on Melee. He was super fun, and he was my main on him and Dr. Mario. And it was such a blast to be able to play someone and originate a voice for someone that I grew up playing. That never happens. Never, ever, 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 ever. Just a weird quirk in history.
What is your favorite character that we've done? Noctis!
We both voice Noctis.
And Saitama! We both voice him as well.
We both got the answer wrong.
Let's try to do impressions of each other.
Beans.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 1,000 squats.
I can't do that.
Welcome to the game show.
Hey, has everybody had a chance to go to the water park?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro, I know you've been there already.
That was my question, but go ahead.
This is for you, Max.
Yes.
How was it doing at sushi from Bungo Stray Dogs?
So much fun. We had a blast with that character. Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, and I just had fun with that show. I really liked the show a lot. And yeah, it was a blast. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's a good show. I want to do more. That's what I have
When
to
does it
say
come
about
out?
it. It's out on Crunchyroll.
Wait, the whole thing is out?
Season all 24, right? The first 12.
Oh, okay. Then I have nothing to say.
Then okay. Neither do I about the next 12. So yeah, it was fun. Lots of fun.
So you guys have alluded to how many auditions you do. How much time do you get to prep for each one? How much time actually goes into making a voice or character?
We get a day on average. We use 30 seconds on average. No, why would I say that out loud?
No, I know your process. Max's process is very. You know what? I'll tell the story of how I booked Noctis in Final Fantasy. Max and I were in a class together, and we were both just auditioning. It was with Chris Borders, the guy who directed or cast Mass Effect series, and it was just soldier lines. Grenade, man down, my leg, and we both did our stuff, and there was like 10 other people in the room, and at the end of the thing, Chris said, out of all of you guys, I would cast Max Middleman because he was the best. Thank you. And then he left. And I was like, what? Max? What? He just did Grenade. I said Grenade the same way. And then I looked at Max's sheet, and it was filled to the brim with notes. It was just so much heat for every single line. There was a pre-life, there was a post-life. He had his character in his head. He knew where on the battlefield he was and who he was talking to. It was so specific. And that's what Chris was listening for. And I went home that night, and I happened to get sides for Project Black, which was Final Fantasy. And I worked really hard on those auditions. And I still work really hard on auditions. But that is really how you book, is doing these over and over and over again until you're making them sound spontaneous, but a really practiced spontaneity. And thank you for coming to Max's panel. He's done for the day.
And so, you're welcome.
Thanks, Max.
Kidding.
So we usually get about one to 2 days if it's animation, and if it's anime, usually get a little bit more time. But like a lot of like promo and for voice match and for things like that, literally within the hour.
Within the hour, yeah.
They say due by 4, and you get it at 3:30, and you go, all right. Those ones you usually book if you're the first one to get it done. You just scramble to your computer and you get it, and if you can do a good job.
Promos, for those of you who don't know, are like, next on Fox, and then Jamie and Kylie, 2 girls who love ice cream. What happens when they get a little too much in their tummies? Uh-oh, tummy ache. Next on Kylie and
Max
Jamie.
wishes he booked more promo. Really wanted more promo.